time to celebrate all day long. 'Cause Trump is gone from the office. We can party all night long, party till the day is dawn. Everybody, song as we like to party all night long. The longest Tuesday's finally gone. Like this song as long as Tuesday.
It feels like this Tuesday has lasted literally like a week.
It basically has a work week at least.
Oof. I just got knocked right into another screen.
What game are you playing?
Dustin Elysian Tale.
Alright. Fuck my short-term memory.
Oh god, the rumble on this thing is terrible.
Terrible as in burn or terrible as in
It's constant.
ew.
It's constant in this one room because there's things flying everywhere.
So, hey guys, Shubzoo here, 925, along with Gully. Spy's not here right now, but he's just dealing with stuff. I'm not gonna talk anymore about that.
Yeah, we'll give him some time to calm down and figure out how things are going.
He's gotta catch up on his game work.
And his school work.
And his taco work. I want some tacos. Can we have some celebration tacos?
If you want. I'm usually like more of a cookie person myself.
Ah, cookies are good. I actually had one. No. I had cookies and cream ice cream, which had Oreos in it. So.
Oreos are good too.
I'm one of those heathens who don't eat them. Hi, Zeppo. You actually caught me on one of the few times I actually have to screen the chat open. I unfortunately don't have a way of recording. Today we're playing Titanfall. One of my favorite first-person shooters, but later I don't know what else to play. Taco Bell? No. Basically, I use this as an excuse to hook up my PlayStation. My PlayStation 4, because I can't hook up my PlayStation 3, because it's a PlayStation 3.
Because you sold it to Champ.
No! I'm not selling this PlayStation.
I'm kidding, because Champ bought a PlayStation 3 last week.
I know. This PlayStation is a PlayStation 3 original. I had a Slim, but me and my friend traded. Mainly because he just wanted a thing with more storage, and I just wanted a thing that could go online. Because Sony. I guess I can go to the thing now. Pause. Scene. And if you notice, my really big Mega Man background. I also have Genshin Impact. Gully, you're gonna watch the chat, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Also, hi Zeppo.
Yes, I noticed that. Oh, I didn't want to play Battlefront 2. No, wrong EA game. Granted, it's become an actually good game because because the developers actually cared. The company didn't. So I have quite a few games on the PlayStation.
I would hope so.
Well, I also have a freaking I also have a 2 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive on the side of it. So I have the Jack series, which is one of my favorites. I prefer Sly Cooper, but Jack's good. If they made a PS4 version of Sly Cooper, I would have freaking bought that in a second. No, they only got it on PS3, as far as I know. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I think I have Ultimate. I also have Ultimate 3 on here. I have all the Mega Man Legacy collections and 11 up to. I don't have the ZX one on here, but I have it on the other thing. Metal Gear Solid 4, the Definitive Edition, Definitive Experience. Technically saves on space if you buy that one. That bunch of Gundam games. No, a bunch of Naruto, a couple of Naruto games, more Gundam, more Payday for some odd reason. Sonic Forces, Star Wars.
The surprise mechanics were controller all along.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which has 0. A little history behind Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I kind of might have bought that on my mother's account. When it first came out, I got in trouble for it. I tried to blame my brother. It did not work. Um, so anyway, we're playing Titanfall. If you guys, this is probably one of my favorite first-person shooters. I'm not doing the story. I'm just doing a few multiplayer battles. Oh, I've also drank a lot of juice and thing today, so I might have to pee a couple times. So, Gully,
What's up?
what do you know about Titanfall 2?
I know that there is time travel involved.
That's one of the levels, yes, and it's kind of awesome. Dishonored 2 also does this. Hold on. I'll be right back.
So, how are you doing, Zeppo? Yeah, that is helpful to have that checkpoint in your work.
I see Zippos talking in the chat. Yay, social activity. How do I sound, by the way, on stream?
I would have to turn the stream on, so Zeppo, what do you hear? It sounds clear.
You don't have the stream on?
I have the stream on, the music's turned down, otherwise I hear a constant echo 8 seconds apart.
Okay. Although I'm pretty sure he sounds better. My own. I think that. So, can I tell you how ghetto I have my setup?
How ghetto do you have your setup?
Since I only have one monitor, I had to have a way of looking at chat. So I have my phone right next to me.
Oh, that's certainly a way to make it work.
Faction. You can go for the. Let's go for this one. Find game. So, Timefall is basically a mech Call of Duty, except it's not Call of Duty. Except it's Call of Duty with heart put into it.
Made by literally the same people, so I'd hope so.
Not the same people. It's made by Respawn. Thing with Respawn, they actually put effort into their games. I feel like, even though one of them might be a little bit of a glitchy mess, but that's what you have to deal with when you try to run a non-first-person shooter game on Frostbite engine. A game engine made for. So my main loadout is basically Spider-Man with a gun.
Gun.
So the multiplayer with this is kind of a little bit of PvP, a little bit of PvE. Wow.
Yeah, it's a hybrid model. You have 3 or 4 operatives running around, and those are controlled by NPCs. And then there's the actual Titan pilots who are running around. And they form sort of a weird symbiosis where you're trying to defeat enemies of the opposing type while not letting your guys get defeated.
Yeah. Basically. And here's the thing, since this game does technically a faction system, it doesn't technically um um like there's not necessary like the only way to tell enemy team is by the that's fuck off. And I'm I should not try to explain shit in. Yeah, this game has a active multiplayer.
Not as active, but it's basically it hasn't been replaced by Apex like you'd expect.
People who play Timefall basically want the mix.
They all moved over to Call of Duty, not to Apex, which kind of probably pisses off EA.
And Call of Duty don't have mechs yet.
Yet, it probably will in the future.
I want to make a multiplayer game that, like if I ever made a multiplayer shooter, my ideal for the perfect multiplayer, well, it'd be a Transformers game first. You get to pick. It'd be like the Cybertron games, but a bit bigger and not just. They take a little bit of this with the. And I should not talk and try to fucking shoot at the same time. I just saw that. Oh, fuck off.
I find it weird that you're playing the multiplayer and not the single player.
Why?
Because the single player is really good. The multiplayer is really good too, but I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of online multiplayer games.
Like, this game probably has the best online multiplayer because I'd say it's a little bit noob friendly because if you're like a noob, you can just go for the little guys until you get the mech.
Nod, nod.
Oh god, no, that's a nuke. That's a nuke. Not getting nuked. I think basically what I'm saying is that this game, the single player actually teaches you how to a bit
Play
about
the online.
play the online a bit. Except the pilots and the multiplayer single player don't leave their mech, and technically if your mech dies, you die, but we don't talk about that.
Well, there's also because it's a single player. And yeah, this game leads directly into the Apex Legends. They're literally part of the same series.
Same
In fact,
universe.
same universe. There are several of the maps from this game appears in Apex, or parts of this map. I think, in fact, the one you're playing appears on Apex Legends.
I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't had a chance to watch Apex Legends. Play Apex Legends because I prefer mechs. There's a reason I got this game. And
because the two things you love more than giant mechs are gianter mechs and giantist mechs.
I don't.
Tell me I'm wrong, man. Tell me I'm wrong.
I just like having giant mechs bash each other here. Like, there's no mechs in. Fucking coward. Oh, I forgot about my Titan. I understand the reason why they made Apex Legends.
Yeah, Twitch has been having a lot of problems for quite some time, and I've had to F5 streams left and right everywhere in order to get them to work sometimes. It kind of pisses me off.
Oh.
It kind of becomes one of those things you got to accept. Oh, I've got to F5 this stream because Twitch just decided it doesn't want to have it active anymore for me. Even though I've been watching it for goodness knows how long for today.
Ow. I don't know why, but I had my ears just started ringing after the
Tonight in game or in real life?
real life. Like it stopped, but like when I used my self-destruct right when it exploded, my ears started ringing. I'm like, ow! How the
The one problem with Titanfall, there's all that Call of Duty salt.
I don't have Call of Duty salt. I have Halo salt.
Call of Duty salt's actually worse than Halo salt nowadays.
Oh yeah, I know. Halo community will be like, hey, fuck your mom. Oh, thanks, mom. She needed a partner. Like,
My mother's dead. Oh, that's sick.
I don't know how the fuck that worked. Yeah. Yeah, I was running. Titanfall. Okay, I don't think my internet's appreciating me playing Titan.
I can tell. I can just barely see out of the corner of my eye. I'm seeing the kind of like go back and forth.
No. I got a Titan. Do that again, George. See what happens. You're not named George. None of you guys are named George, are you?
My name is George.
I'm gonna love him and squeeze him and call him George. Do that again, Reggie. See what happens. Oh. How's my ping? Apparently still decent. And well, if Titanfall doesn't work, because my internet apparently doesn't like me when I try to stream. I'm not even on my computer. God, could you imagine if I was running this on my computer? I think my computer would have a heart attack. If the CPU is the brain of the computer, what is the heart?
The video, well,
Would it be the would it be the fan?
it would actually be the heart. What the heart does is pumps the electricity through it, the blood through your body. So the electricity would be
So the power
probably the
supply.
power supply, which is also the stomach. Analogies like that really break down very quickly.
Okay, a little bit of Shadow history. When I first started playing the multiplayer, like, I kind of got obsessed with it. Like, it was basically, like, I didn't have, oh, fuck. Okay, let it drop on you. Let it drop on you. I got a kill. I got a kill with the drop.
What would what would the graphics unit be? That is a good question. I mean, it could just be that you have a microchip implanted in your brain that makes you smarter.
Left brain and right brain.
I mean, they do kind of both do the same thing, so that actually is a bit more, but in different ways and for different reasons.
It's the eyes.
Mm,
No. No. Oh, left. I'm just gonna go back to left brain, right brain. The CPU is the CPU is the logical side of the computer, and the GPU is the creative side. Well, I got killed in the epilogue farm. Gully, you there?
yeah, sorry. Sorry, what was the question again?
I was saying the CPU is like I'd say the CPU and the GPU are both left and right sides of the brain.
Yeah, they're kind of the same thing. They really work together to make the brain, so that does make work. It's probably more like frontal lobe and back lobe. The processors, the automatic things that need to happen, and the graphics unit is the front part of the brain that actually does the conscious thoughts, and then back and forth. I don't know.
Destroy the escape vehicle. If I was still alive, I would have dropped like 4 anti-Titan turrets and just watch it just melt the escape. Yeah. Maybe Titanfall's not gonna work out because you saw the lag that was happening, right?
Bits and pieces of it.
Yeah. Or do you have the archer? Alright. Also, I think I need to clean out the inside of my PS4. Would like I don't want to take the damn thing apart, but uh, um, would some canned air help with that?
Canned air can help with a lot of things, but it really depends on what you're trying to do.
Just get the dust out of my PS4.
Yes, it will help, but it could get blown further in, so you just have to be careful.
So basically find both the outtake and the intake.
Yeah, mostly the intake.
Yeah. Oh, I also have Player Unknown Battlegrounds because that was free, but I gotta switch up my things. So give me a second. Intermission. So which intermission shall we do? The ale wall, the tunnel rhino wall, or regular intermission?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky. You put your ale wall up.
All right. Elevator music. Ba, ba. I don't have Mario music, unfortunately.
That's probably a good idea.
I have music from a dead from a dead company. Ocean. You know what? I know what I'm playing. Although you're gonna see me suck at it. Um, um, Mac. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Let. All right. You know what sucks about having only one capture card?
What's that?
I only have one capture card. Oh, wrong scene. So I'm literally, if I pick a system in the middle of if I pick a system, I can't just switch the system in the middle of the stream.
Have to go to intermission, turn it off, go back out, and do things.
I have to turn off the stream.
Ooh.
And I have to unplug and plug the capture card, which would probably disconnect the stream. That's what I'm trying to say. So, we're playing Maxi Boost on. I realized, I have to change the intro music, so, um, uh, ah, ah. I have to change the menu music. Do you want to know why I have to change the menu music?
As I can't hear the menu music, I can only guess.
Uh, it's a Linkin Park song because
Ooh.
because I because I wanted to be reminiscent. Uh, no, menu screen. What I found. Ba ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum.
That's not it. This song is from uh not the next game we're playing, but its sequel. After not the next game, but uh the next project we're doing, but the sequel of that game. SDGMTG. And I had to import this game into this game. So anyway, let's see me suck. Select mobile suit. Everyone will bow to the king. That is me. Everybody will just bow to you. Preparation complete. Let's go. Let's see if I can get into a match. Probably not. This online deadlight deader than it must be online. Ah, actually might. I'm So this is basically a mech fighting game, kind of like Arena Fighter, but it's a mech fighter. So
It's A, so it's B, so it's D, so it's A, so it's B, so it's...
C. Little bit of column A, a little bit of column. Oh, fuck! No one's gonna join. So let's do a branch battle. I was telling you about this series the other day, right? Like when the Blue
I've
Destiny.
seen this series played before.
No, I meant these two mobile suits. Remember yesterday when I was showing you the next project, the preview for the next project?
Yeah. Oh, so they're in this game?
A lot of things from that project. The RX-78's right here because it's in every game. Here's the RX-78. Here's the RX-78 with the G unit. Here's Char's Zeong. Here's another guy. He's a cute. Here's Char Zaku. Here's a Gan. Here's Doran Zaku, which he just punches shit. At the now, dude.
In his defense, wouldn't you just punch shit if you have the giant mecha?
Not if everybody else has laser guns that can go through my.
Come on. Punching mecha is fun.
Yes, I realize it's fun. Doesn't mean I want to die. I need to learn some of these things, but I need to do that off stream. So, we could do old reliable Lexia, or also other old reliable. No. Oh, wait. Luna. Luna's Lunmara's Gunner Zaku Warrior. I could do that. We could do Mufaga's Perfect Strike or Spoiler alert, his Akatsuki. Akatsuki?
Akatsuki.
I know it's Akatsuki. One of my friends told me it was Akatsuki, and I've been and lied to my face. You could do. You know what? We're doing 0. We're doing.
Hey man, grab whatever one you feel like grabbing.
She wants to go. Oh.
You playing online or?
Arcade mode. No. Oh god.
It's oh, always fun to see just giant lasers appear out of nowhere and just blast something to pieces.
Look at the giant bird.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a mecha.
It's a mech.
Oh god, it's a fucking red eyes black dragon.
It's Red Eyes Black Bird. Bird. It's Red Eyes Black Bird. Basically, this is from Gundam Age. I've not watched Gundam Age. Just because I love the Gundam series. Does it mean that I've watched it all yet? Oh.
Hey, I don't expect I don't expect someone to have watched all of a series they like, especially Gundam, which is so uneven in its presentation. Some of the Gundams are really good, and some of them are really bad.
It's really just a matter of opinion. I'm on the opinion that there's not really a terrible
There's nothing. Yeah, there's no terrible Gundams. There's just a lot of not so great Gundams, or Gundam shows that really could have been a lot better.
Yeah. So, we can go from one boss to another. So this boss is from Gundam Double X. Double X. No, not Double X. Crossbone. Basically, that mobile.
You said Crossbone.
Basically, that mobile armor, which is the giant the boss, has enough nukes, which to barely to wipe all life out on Earth, which apparently is 8.
You don't really need a lot of nukes to get rid of 95% of life, and it's hard to get back from 95%.
Yeah.
50%. It'll take a couple hundred years, but we'll make it back.
As long as we have about 10 million left.
No, we can recover from surprisingly small numbers. The problem is, those numbers are a lot higher than you'd think or hope.
No. Oh no, what's he gonna do? He has a lot of funnels.
And I do apologize. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my neck, a bit of a crink in my neck today. So it's a little hard for me to sit up straight and keep my head on one thing.
I just blew that guy in half. Quite literally. Oh, Wally boy, you're splitting me in half. uh,
That's quite a costume, lady.
that's Nina Trinity. She may or not be a little bit whorish. She is from Celestial Being, but technically not. Yeah, Gundam's hard to explain. Watch it, play it, live it. Put a knife in that toaster. No, don't put the knife in the toaster.
Don't put your knife in the toaster or the toker. I couldn't tell which you just said.
Toaster. Don't put a knife in the toaster, kids. That.
I mean, you shouldn't put a knife in either a toaster or a toker.
What's a toker?
Toker is someone who smokes weed.
Also, don't do that. You don't know what that guy who smoked weed's been through.
Yeah, there's a lot of things he could have been through. One of them is probably a lot of weed.
Yeah. Oh. Have you ever regretted picking a fighter in an arcade mode?
Yes. I don't play them very often, but yes.
That's basically the only fighter I play. That's because it has very. It's the only fighter I can get a decent win record. Actually, no, I take that back. I also play the Power Rangers fighter. Hey, oi, oi! Did he just block a twin buster? No, cheater! Cheetah! You, sir, are a cheater.
Isn't that 99% of Gundam protagonists?
I know you're right.
You know I'm right. You just don't want to accept it.
I just don't want to believe it. I just want to be king of the world with my army of mecha.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Not everyone. Apparently my mom doesn't. I'm like, you're a liar, mom.
No, that's a song.
Yeah.
Lord sung it recent, like Assassin's Creed 4 era.
Assassin's Creed 4. My first Assassin's Creed that I played fully through.
You really didn't miss anything if that's the first one you played, unfortunately.
I also played 2. Beat 2. And I played through 1, but I never beat it. Because it's basically the same 3 things over again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
And unfortunately, because of the like all the stuff in the everyone in the um um in the Artemis simulation in the first game sounds so stale. Or at least I'll tell you it does. Granted, he is kind of still the coolest assassin. Do you really want to fuck with me? I am your king. I am Wing motherfucking Zero.
Doesn't really bother these guys too much to fight with kings because they've killed them all.
Right in the cockpit. Looks like your pilot's dead. What are you gonna do? Revive with the power of Kyoji! Extra scenes. Sure. What? How bad? How bad could that get? It's just 100. It's just 1,050 guys. How bad could that be? It has an A guy, for Pete's sake. Beam rifle, beam rifle, beam rifle, beam rifle. Beam cannon, beam rifle, machine gun. I would be the jackass who just repeats there. Oh. Didn't I just kill you? Oh, right. I don't have a charge anymore. No. I got chopped in half. Dude, I got chopped in half.
I mean, Gundams aren't immune to being cut in half.
I know.
In fact, they make weapons specifically for that reason.
Dude, man, how am I going to my wife now? How am I gonna explain to her I can't do the do anymore because my dick's gone. I like how I stopped myself from saying the F word, but I still said dick. I am an enigma. Just not.
You're an enigma wrapped in a. Why does he?
Are you questioning anime?
Why he? No, I don't think I am.
Good. You'd live a happier life. Hey, you. Hey, no. Bad, bad, bad. Go to your room. And your room's in hell, by the way. Ow. Ow. Please. Fuck. Right off with the fucking feet.
I keep hoping to see Big Zam pop up so I can go, what, Big Zam? Everyone knows that. Even people who don't watch a lot of Gundam.
It's
No,
because
Big
of
Zam.
Game Grumps.
No, actually, it's been a meme forever. Because the original, like, 90s airing or 80s airing, or whatever the hell it is, they had that line, like, exactly like that. What, Big Zam?
I somehow beat that. Big Zam. Metal Gear? Oh.
The chuffy cheeks and...
You're just put off by Nina. You're just completely put off by. What'd she do to you?
It's just the anime-ness of it kind of bothers me.
That's fair.
There's anime, and then there's tropes like what she's doing.
You mean the squishing the boobs together?
Yeah, among many other things.
So, how do you like a giant Gundam? How do you like death?
I don't personally.
Well, too bad that we're having death. For breakfast. For lunch. Oh, God. I keep on. Stop it with the shooting me in the face! I'm supposed to be shooting you in the face!
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
No. I shoot the face. Not. You don't shoot my face. I'm just imagining, like, this is like, Groot with the button. Baby Groot with the button from, have you watched that movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy. I've seen bits and pieces of it, so I know what you're talking about.
Press this button. No, not! That's,
Groot, 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 Groot.
Groot. Groot. No! Groot is. I just realized Baby Groot is just literally a prototype to Baby Yoda.
No, I don't think that's.
Run! It wasn't even her that. It wasn't even Destroy that got me. It was the impulse. Just like came out of
It was
nowhere.
a Big Zam.
Do you want the Big Zam?
No, I don't want you to play as Big Zam. I want you to fight the Big Zam, which isn't going to happen.
Probably not. The Raider, the Forbidden, and the Calamity. The druggies. They gave me the drugs.
Something tells me that Zeppo has stepped away because, unfortunately, he's not saying anything.
Zeppo, you're the chosen one, man. You're supposed to bring balance to the galaxy, not leave it in darkness.
Darkness, 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 darkness.
This is not what's that game called? I was about to say anime, but it's practically an anime. It's an anime that went.
Was that? Did you say boo 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 boo?
Just accept that I. Oh shit! He's got a shield. Oh god!
Oh, definitely do it. You just got big clammed.
Big. It's just like. I need someone to make an edit of that of Morgan Freeman going. At this moment, he knew he fucked up.
At this moment, he knew he had fucked up.
I need.
It was at precisely that moment when he realized he fucked up.
Is that
That was something he actually said for a movie.
I just wanted to make sure.
He said it for the hell is the name of that movie? The one where what's his face becomes God, Bruce Almighty. I'm pretty certain it was Bruce Almighty.
He didn't necessarily I don't think he narrated in Bruce Almighty. He was just God.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
You know that had a sequel?
Yep. What was his face? The guy who played the
Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. He ended up having to play. He ended up playing Noah in the second one and having to make a new arc.
I want a model kit of this Gundam, but unfortunately there's no model kit. There's an action figure, but it's not to scale.
Yeah, the action figures usually are on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
And they're usually less brittle, so you can handle them, but they don't feel the same.
Yay, I destroyed the Destroy Gundam. I destroyed Destruction.
Did you? Oh, so you killed Ryuji?
Ryuji. The man with the plan. Um, it would be Kyoji.
Kyoji, that's it.
Kyoji. This man was given powers by Kyoji. Charging in. Blow you up. Blow you
The
up.
dark side is considered is a way to reach powers many consider unnatural.
Are you saying Kyoji was a Sith Lord?
I don't know. I always thought it was Kyoji.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
probably wrong.
I have not watched it in a while, so I can't really tell you.
The problem is I've got G Gundam and Persona mixed up somehow.
Yeah. Why are there so many enemies? And I got right
Yeah, it's
back.
Kyoji, Kyoji.
Kyoji.
Ooh,
I'm seeing you're reading the wiki article. Or the...
nope, Wikipedia.
The Devil Gundam or Dark Gundam in America because religious people. They can't offend the religious people. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's convenient. Hey, Judah. Judah. Freaking input reading bullshit. Do you want to know a funny thing about this arena we're in?
What's that?
We're in a giant beam cannon. And what's called a colony laser.
Oh, so they could just laser you to death.
Yeah. Neither made us singing. And it is terrible.
Your health is 420.
It was.
Your max health is 420.
That was because of crossover. Input reading bullshit. I think I get more mad at this game than I do actual fucking Call of Duty.
You gotta practice if you want to get more stuff done.
I've been practicing in this game.
You could practice a lot and not still be great in the end.
Yeah, that's the issue. Oh.
She kind of reminds me of Rise from Persona 4 Golden.
Nina?
Except the redhead. Yeah, Nina. She reminds me of her.
No, Zaku head. No, no, no. Die.
Duh. In order to have a crossover with our previous game, die, beast. You don't belong in this world.
Shine. It was not by my hand that I was once again given a mech.
These guys decided to give it to me.
They decided to give me a mech. So I'm like, you know what? They all gotta die.
Do you know how much mechs cost? They must be really good people.
Technically, my character, well, it's a good thing I waited until I died. Get over here, Judo!
Can you change her, or is she just the default sub character?
No, I'm just trying to unlock all the affection for all the navigators. She's also a pilot.
Well, naturally, almost every single navigator in these games are going to be a pilot also.
Not really.
Very few support characters in Gundam that don't actually use Gundams.
There's quite a few, actually.
Really? Huh.
Considering Gundams are not the only mobile suit, but also the fact that there's also Battleship Bridge, um, um, and a couple of them are actually princesses, like literally princesses.
Quite literally a princess.
I'm getting brave to death. You can't call yourself. Ah, fuck! You can call yourself brave. Oh, what time is it? We gotta retreat. Pressing backwards and forward to guard. Quick press backwards forward to guard. Because this is an arcade game, and arcade games have to have weird guard buttons.
Yep, need to make certain that way it's not easy to guard.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get my meds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ah,
Welcome back.
thank you.
I've always found these games to be a tad overbearing.
You mean batshit insane?
I mean, it's just really hard to figure out where the hell things are going and where they belong sometimes.
Yeah.
Touching the edge of the map is really awkward.
Thank you, AI, for dealing with the quanta.
You're welcome.
Mm. Ah.
Hey, moving stuff around.
He's the Extreme Gundam Mark II, which makes him kind of a god. There are certain Gundams I would call godish units,
High tier, or just literal god machines?
like machines that are literally either very much like God or very like one of them is even piloted by the god of the Gundam universe, but that's only on the that's only explained in the SD Gundam G Generation games, and that's specifically Overworld. Gundam lore is weird. It's a robot. It's a robot. It's a real robot series, but with also uh, a god named after a demon. Well, the most. I don't know. Maybe. Uh,
I find it weird that there'd be gods in a Gundam universe, but
it one of the games basically explains that the whole Gundam multiverse is basically a supercomputer.
wait.
It
So
the
does that mean that the
life is
Gundam
this.
games are actually the Gundam game? Oh God, what's that show where they had the Gundams?
Build Fighters.
Yeah, Build Fighters. Does that mean Build Fighters is canon?
Build Fighters is canon because it's a Build Fighters. Apparently, there's uh the Build Fighters universe are apparently Valhalla, like the afterlife.
Yeah, because everyone and their brother is literally there.
Yes. Basic. Basically, they can fight all they want without having to
Die. No, death really helps with that, you know?
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, why are you shooting me? Why are you? Ah, oh God, oh God,
Because
oh.
you're their enemy, and they are naturally going to shoot you. They're not just going to be dummies at target practice.
Yeah. Here's the thing: the Gundam multiverse has multiple reasons. It's kind of hard to explain Gundam because doesn't know what's really canon and what's not. But Capcom, Bandai Namco will
Amco.
basically say, oh, it's all kind of canon in some way. Like basically the G Generation Overworld was the one that basically explained it. Basically, the Earth is basically the housing of a machine called the generation system. I think it's called. I might be wrong. I I need to look at the wiki, and right now it's kind of hard to look at a wiki when you're freaking battling a god.
Don't worry about it, man. Extreme Mark II. Oh, yeah.
A little extreme, don't you think? Please, please bugger off. Okay. I need to remember to block. Ow! Oh, there goes my boost. My burst. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, Gundam really doesn't have gods per se, but like science like gods, like okay, sub science. Like it's not necessarily when you start
Pseudoscience.
science like this is technically this guy's an AI technically. And basically, the Extreme Gundam, oh god, is a Gundam made from the data of other Gundam, like all the Gundams from other series. Which is the reason why it has powers from both. From the Tournay, which is the anime most strongest Gundam, not counting, possibly strongest. Gundam is a bunch of pretentious subjects that I don't want to explain because
Hey man, it's okay. I know how Gundam be.
basically the Gundam, you know those rabbit hole, you know how VTubers there's a VTuber rabbit hole.
There's there's something for everything. But yeah, I kind of understand what you're trying to ask.
No.
It's still kind of awkward being a couple seconds behind and hearing you yell no, and then wondering what in the world's hitting you, and then seeing it hit you.
And then seeing some guy's just wings of destruction just obliterate my mobile suit into nothingness with his wings.
Yep. Which is funny because you're in the Wing Gundam.
Ironically, the Wing Gundam, Wing Gundam Zero, which is the prototype to all Gundams in the Wing universe. Not all mobile suits, because that'd be the Tall Beast, but Somatics deal with the.
I still understand why a tall goose is so relevant to the Gundam universe. I mean, it's probably only like, 3 feet tall?
Think about, how about 6 meters? Not meters.
How about extremely tall and is actually one of the most powerful mobile suits in the entire series, or at least one of the best reputations. I don't, like I said, I don't know a lot about Gundam myself, but
It's. I'll show off the Tuggies too after this. But basically, the Tuggies is basically a super prototype. Like, it was basically, think of, you know how jets go, like, Mach, how fast?
well, it depends on the actual jet. They usually go a couple 100 miles an hour.
Um, Well, the Tallgeese can reach about Mach um can pretty high. I don't I don't necessarily know the numbers, but basically Zex, the rival in Gundam Wing, had to basically train to use it to be able to fight the gun because it was the Alice.
Powered by Trees Kushrenada. It is based on the original Tallgeese.
Tallgeese 2,
It
yeah.
is 8.8 tons, 17.4 meters tall.
It's pretty fucking tall as well, things. But even then, the Wing Gundams are technically smaller than most Gundams because they're already at that like they basically made the realization that Universal Century took about 100 years to make. Oh, Gundams don't need to be too big. They need to be big to be powerful. They just need to be fast.
Does not actually list its speed.
It goes really fast. Try the Tallgeese 1. Which is Tallgeese 1 and Tallgeese 2 are basically same thing. Tallgeese 3 has a lot of differences to it, but
I found an performance ability levels, but I'm assuming that's a game-related thing because it just gives a number.
probably. What,
Its speed is listed as 150.
can you put the entry in? Not chat, but net DM it to me and I'll look at it right now.
Put it into stream chat, or literally the streams chat. And Levin.
Levin.
Yeah, I'll delete it in a second once you get the link. The Tallgeese 3 is a 160 speed. The Tallgeese 2 and 1 are 150 speed.
This just seems like some weird. Hold on, let me get the fan.
Thing is, it's the second place I found that has the exact same thing. I do see that it has the speed above all other ones, but that's it.
It doesn't tell me the speed per se because they like to. Uh, Acceleration of 15 Gs.
That would kill you.
Yeah. But mind you, this is in a universe where they probably have better G dampening technology. But even then, the Tallgeese doesn't have that good. So, like, he had to train to be able to use it.
You can't train that level of G-force.
Okay, I'm gonna show up the Tallgeese. No,
I really want you to just have a move that just goes honk and steals something from the opponent.
no, but that joke has already been made. Here's some of the other Gundams. Here's the Wing Zero Endless Waltz version, which is Angel Wings. Here's Toggy's 3. And here's Toggy's 2 piloted by the sexiest man alive, Trey Kusanada. Well, sexiest man not alive, technically.
Hi, this is Jackass.
Hi, this Jackass. I'm gonna go in dick first into a battle.
The joke is that he blows the Gundam up. So
That
it's Jackass.
yeah.
Oh, you've probably seen that meme before.
I've seen that meme before. I've seen. Hold on. How do I do this? Ah, there. Okay. Little thing about Trace Kushinaga. He's a he was kind of the main villain of Wing, but not really because at the end it's revealed before his death at the end of by Wu Fei, which is one of the 5 Gundam pilots in Wing. Basically, first off, well, it's suggested throughout the. And I'm gonna end that so I can hear myself think. But basically, it's basically suggested throughout throughout the ending of the series that uh, basically the that both at this point Zex and Trace are on opposite sides, but both of them are quote unquote bad guys. But basically, they had a plan of basically getting the world to see like how bad war really was, but like but
War never changes.
but they're in the middle of the thing. Basically, um, the Romefeller Foundation, which is basically the backer of Trace's army, basically wanted to have automatic soldiers, basically mobile dolls, which were basically mobile suits but drones, mindless killing machines that would have made the war basically just machine just
And
to
at that
get
point, one that just had everything be automated. It'd be cheaper, or not automated, electronic. It'd be a lot easier when you don't actually have to fight the war.
the thing is that the Trays basically thought that basically um war would eventually just become like a game to them. Like Trays both loved war and hated it.
I'll say he blew himself up for it, or to end it,
Yeah,
or both.
basic um basically he 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 wanted a world without war, but he did not believe that he could live in a
post-war society.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's war. You don't really have to explain things.
yeah, basically, that restricts a lot of sugar high. You know when you get the sugar shivers?
No, I don't. Then again, I also don't get a lot of things other people do.
I also have ADHD and a bunch of other shit that, like, energy. My energy's all out of whack, basically what I'm trying to say.
You need to realign your chakras.
Wait, so I can do the Rasen? No.
No, so that you can do the Rasen Go. We can't actually use the Rasen Gon because it's copyrighted.
Rasen Mea Mea.
Yeah, that.
uh, but, Gundam is awesome. It's also weird. Wing has that weird. I love Wing, but it's also a mixed bag for everyone because it's either too boring and too complicated, or too.
It's very pretentious. You can just say pretentious.
Everything's pretentious in everything's pretentious in my opinion. Like Mega Man's very pretentious. Terminator's very pretentious. I'd say no. The first Yu-Gi-Oh anime is technically pretentious about its friendship defeats all. Like
Friendship. Brooklyn style friendship.
Brooklyn Rage. Brooklyn, mate. Is Brooklyn in New York City?
Yes, it is. Brooklyn's part of, actually, I think, I don't know the things, but I think it's Kings County.
I don't know New York. All I know is...
It's about 20 miles from me.
And you still live in New York City, right?
Nope.
Oh.
I live in the suburbs of New York City. New York is a very particular portion. It is specifically the Queens County, Kings County, which are mostly Brooklyn, the island of Manhattan, and the island of Staten Island. Staten Island. If you're not in one of those sections, you are not in New York City.
That makes sense.
Well, that's certainly a glitch.
What?
My screen went straight blue. Dark blue. I couldn't see anything. I fell into just the right spot.
On your game?
Yeah, on Dusty Elysian Tale.
I thought you were talking about the stream. I'm like...
Oh no, your stream's fine. It's just weird when all of a sudden you can't see anything because you went down a cliff. It was like,
You know, it's also very pretentious. Star Trek. Like, I like Star Trek. It's just very.
Well, that's because Star Trek was written by pretentious people.
Like, it's a good show. Like, I just. It's a bit full of itself, though. But also, Star Wars is very.
Star Wars doesn't try to be pretentious, though, which Star Trek really does.
I know. But they both have the same kind of issue. Trying not to be pretentious, but actually, nah, sir. You're kind of. Although Star Trek, just like, oh, humanity in the future is gonna be, we're gonna be so advanced that we're not gonna care about anything else, even though.
I mean, in their defense, they are a post-scarcity society. They don't care about anything. They don't need anything.
You say that, but I see, like, from what I've seen of Star Trek, like, I've seen, like, the same trappings that modern Earth has.
Yeah, but they don't have. They have a classless, moneyless society because they can just make whatever they want, which is, good on the surface. But they don't need for anything, so they have this really weird setup, which is basically not socialism.
It's socialism without the people at top. Just
Although there's people at the top, there's definitely people at the top. They
it
just don't need a lot of things because they don't have money. There's no need. There's no. What's the way to say it? When you have a post-scarcity society, they're not going. They don't need anything, so they don't have anything.
they have replicators. They have.
Yeah, but now it no longer costs them money to make those things because they don't need money because they could just replicate whatever they need. So all they need is some atoms of the right material, and they're done. The question is, have they defeated and subverted entropy? It's the only thing that really is locking them into what they are. If they can't convert something back, then there's still a finite resources. There's still scarcity of resources. But once they solve entropy, they're basically gods.
Yeah. Star Wars, on the other hand, I feel is a more realistic looking at a. Well, besides the. I meant the economy of Star Wars, like.
I understand how the Jedi have the most money in the fucking universe. It's the only thing I don't understand.
Jedi get paid. It gets put into a vault. It gets used to
Pay for other things, yeah.
pay
Like,
for.
I get the actual, like, why. It's just dumb to me that the Jedi are like, yeah, so here's just a bunch of, like, in the original, in the new trilogy, they just go, yeah, so we just have, like, 60 billion gold here, you just have some. Go solve this problem and see if you can bribe them.
Are we talking about prequel Jedi?
Yeah, the prequel. Because they just give Obi-Wan just Qui-Gon Jinn just a shit ton of money.
Well, I don't think they had money during that crisis. They did kind of have a Republic cruiser, so with them, so it probably
Which got evaporated, but
yes. And even the Empire, which is still basically technically a capitalist empire. Capitalist fashion. Even though it has control over the banks and most of the companies.
Oh no, it doesn't have control over the banks. That would be communism, by the way. They don't actually exert a lot of control over society. Just obey and do what you're told, and won't get shot in the back. It's pretty much what they do.
Basically, give us some. Just give us your taxes, which is a lot.
Yep. Well, their taxes were a lot, but it depended on who you were.
They
were very much a tax the rich unless they're one of us society.
Yeah. The powerful got more. The closer you are to Palpatine, the closer you are to
not having to care about money. Not that anyone was close to Palpatine, mind you. Palpatine's only two tenets were, don't fuck with me, and I won't fuck with you, and I'm gonna go try and be immortal now, bye.
In canon, he barely left his palace, which, mind you, in canon was basically the Jedi Temple at that point.
Well, no, I thought he rarely ever left the Death Star. But then again, I don't know where he was in the original movie, so I can't really say.
In the original movies, he was always on Coruscant for the most part because, like the Death Star, he only went on the Death Star in Episode 6 was to lure
Luke in.
Lure Luke and the rebels in so he could kill two birds with one stone. Either he's got a dead Luke and a Vader who has let go of all of his past, or
yes, Vader Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo, where he is technically more powerful than Vader.
Indeed.
But basically, Palpatine basically after the Jedi purge, basically like, oh,
it's free real estate.
It's free real estate. I got all their books and shit, except for not because the
holocrons don't work for him.
No, the librarian deleted all the holo books and shit. Like the Jocasta Nu came back soon after Order 66.
Deleted everything, yeah.
Yeah. The Darth Vader comics are like the best comics in the
and are completely canon.
Yep.
George Lucas, I think, wrote all of them.
No, these comics are from Disney.
Oh, well, they're still canon because they were still written by someone competent.
Yeah. I need to get. I wish. Okay, there's one thing I want from Star Wars to finish doing, and that is putting all the old books onto audiobooks. Make audiobooks of all the old books, like they did with the Thrawn trilogy.
Oh God, they unlocked the memes.
They unlocked the memes? Political memes?
Yup.
Well, I'm afraid, guys, it is time for me to leave.
Well, just close down political chat.
No. I got a meme. Meantime, I've been waiting all night to post this.
Oh man, some of those are good. You okay?
Fuck. Ow. That fucking sucked. Gully, you still there?
I'm still here.
You didn't hear me just almost die?
I thought you okay? Or at least I thought I did. I might not have hit the button deep enough. Are you okay?
Yeah. I nearly choked on my.
Bone spit.
I think I did a little vomit. Copy. Exit. Alright. Yeah, considering I almost died. I'm gonna end it off right now. I'll be still talking to you, Billy, but
Yeah.
until next time, fare thee well. Bye bye. Fuck. See you all later. Fuck trying to.
If breathing is too difficult for you, we can try something else.
No, it's just I have shit in my throat. That all of a sudden made my throat hurt. Bye bye.